Are you doing fine today, people? Are you doing fine? Because one person isn't doing fine, and that is Senator, or should I say former Senator Dianne Feinstein, who just, ladies and gentlemen, kicked it. 1933 to 2023, silent generation senator, the oldest woman in Congress, oldest person in Congress in general, 90 years old, just kicked it. The way I found out about this is that someone in the Discord server, linked down below, you know, I clearly read it because this is how I found out about it. Someone in the Discord server told me that she died. Well, didn't even tell me directly, just like posted it. Like, hey, Dianne Feinstein just died, and I was like, really? Yeah. Because, like, I had no reason to believe that they were lying. Dianne Feinstein, for a very long time, has been in the death throes. Like, she's just been going through it. She's been in wheelchairs. She's going... She was not doing well, yeah? Dianne Feinstein was an old fart, to put it bluntly. The oldest fart ever. It's just... Okay, there's like a crackling noise that's coming from my Sprite bottle. Dianne Feinstein was just the oldest fart in Congress. And now she's dead. So, good for her. She's gone. And I have two things to say to this. One, a lot of people are honoring her. Keep in mind, Dianne Feinstein was mayor of, I believe it was San Francisco, back in the day. And of course she was trying to appeal to some of the more racist Democrats that existed at the time. And the way she thought to do that was to fly the Confederate flag above San Francisco, famously in the very Confederate state of California. But yeah, no, she decided it would be a good idea to fly that flag, above San Francisco, and, someone climbed up the flagpole and tore it down, so, yeah. So you have a lot of people honoring her, calling her a good friend, and, you know, I want to challenge that. One, oh yeah, this is how Dianne Feinstein spoke to kids who wanted her to take meaningful action on climate change.
Letter, and we're gonna do it all together. Share it in front of Feinstein. We're asking her to vote yes on the Green New Deal.
We are trying to ask
So that's Feinstein.
to vote yes on the Green New Deal.
Please.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We have our own Green New Deal.
Some scientists have said that we have 12 years to turn this.
You know what's funny too? Considering when this was taken, those 12 years probably aren't up. Like Feinstein legit did not get to see the end of those 12 years because of how old she was.
Around.
Well, it's not
The
going to get
government's
turned
supposed-
around in 10 years.
the
What we
government's
can do
Senator, if
is
this
put
doesn't get turned around in 10 years, you're looking at the faces of the people who are going to be living with these
Guess what?
consequences.
The government.
And then Feinstein goes, fuck you got mine, I'm not gonna be living with the consequences. And then she fucked off and died.
Supposed to be for the people and by the people and all
You know
for the
what's
people.
interesting about this group is I've been doing this for 30 years. I
That's
know
5
what
terms in the Senate.
you come in here and you say it has to be my way or the highway.
What a prick, dude.
I don't respond to that. I've gotten elected. I just ran. I was elected by almost 1 million vote plurality. And I know what I'm doing.
Anyways. Age limits in Congress. Let's talk about them. Clearly, old farts, like Dianne Feinstein, don't deserve to be in Congress. The amount of callousness, again, this woman is supposedly a Democrat. well, supposedly was a Democrat. I'm seeing a lot of crab raves in chat. Let's keep them going. This woman was supposedly, oh yeah, good riddance is also trending. You know, I'm glad more people are coming out to save us because, yeah, no, Dianne Feinstein sucked. She sat on her seat for decades. Decades. Let herself wither in her chair in the Senate, and she died from old age. And, like, some may consider this a hot take. I don't think this is a hot take. I don't think people in Congress should be able to die from old age. Like, you can't stop people from dying, but I think, you know, setting some age limits so that people aren't dying from old age, like complications from aging, I don't think that's something that should be, you know, able to happen in Congress. I don't think we should have people that old in our government. And, you know, call me crazy, call me insane. I don't think that we should be letting stuff like that happen. I think that's actually quite bad. Especially when old gits like Feinstein don't care about what happens to the next generations. We saw that in that clip where she was more willing to explain, you know, not even explain, she was more willing to say, how dare you come in my office as my constituents and demand things of me. I got to my place for a reason. I know what I'm doing. Why? How dare you? How dare you? Well, Senator Feinstein, these are people who are going to have to live with the consequences of your actions. Fuck you, got mine. Like, that's basically what she did. She said, fuck you, got mine to a bunch of kids, and instilled in them the early and very important message that actually, yes, the government does not give a shit about you. And these older members in particular, I should say, these older members in government don't care about you. They don't. They flat out don't. They want you dead. Well, no, they don't want you dead. But if what they do causes you to die in about 20, 30 years' time, they don't care, because guess what? They aren't gonna be here. Just like Dianne Feinstein just kicked it, all of these other older senators and crap are gonna kick it themselves. That's why they don't care about climate change. I guarantee you, if it was threatening their real estate properties, they would care about climate change. But they don't care. It doesn't threaten them because they're gonna be gone by the time we really start to see the effects of it. It's on them. Okay? Fundamentally, when it does get down to it, these people, these older people in Congress, are threats. It doesn't matter what party they're from. They are so disconnected from a vast majority of Americans because of their age. They are so disconnected from a vast majority of Congress because of their age. Not Congress, the public. Congress is connected from a vast majority of people, a vast majority of voters, because they are so old. They have no motivation to change or fix anything down the line besides putting more money in their pockets. Because they don't have to suffer the consequences. We do. We need age limits in Congress. This is something that I've been saying on Twitter since I found out that Feinstein kicked it. We need age limits in Congress. No one should be allowed to die from old age in office. If you're in office, you shouldn't be able to die from old age. Yeah? That shouldn't be a possibility. You shouldn't be 90 years old and dying because you are that old. That's ridiculous. Okay? Let's stop these people with old age being in our government. Let's vote them out. Let's vote against them. Okay? Because I am genuinely sick and tired of seeing what's going on in our houses of government because of the age of the people in our government. We need a government by the people, of the people, and for the people, like the little girl said in that video with Dianne Feinstein when she shattered her hopes and dreams of maybe not getting flooded over. Okay? We need government by, of, and for the people, and I'll tell you one thing. A vast majority of people in this nation aren't 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. we need age limits in Congress, and I would even be fine with us maybe exploring a proportional age system in Congress, so that we don't have so many old farts in the House of Representatives, in the Senate, even in the presidency. This is ridiculous. Okay, with that being said, if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. You can join the Discord down below if you want to, give me news that I can cover like that. You can also hit the bell icon so that you know whenever I upload or go live, and you can follow me on Twitter. Links down below so that you can see my hot takes. Love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Gotta hit the stop recording button.